President Joe Biden has declared a major disaster in California following the recent winter storms. The declaration orders federal aid and local recovery efforts in areas impacted by severe weather. Fox 26 News reporter Sofia Lesios explains how this will help the city and county of Merced. Sophia?
Christina, Governor Gavin Newsom's recent visit to Merced reflected an urgency for the president to sign a declaration to help families and businesses get back on their feet.
Low-income community, we're a working-class community, and a lot of people rent. A lot of people, farm workers, blue-collar workers, people who work hard to put, food on the table for their families.
Over the weekend, the White House announced the approval of California's request for a presidential major disaster declaration for the ongoing storm impacts. Merced County was one of the few counties mentioned in the declaration. So what does this mean now? According to a statement released from the White House, President Joe Biden has made federal funding available to affected individuals in the counties of Merced, Sacramento, and Santa Cruz. Federal funding is also available to state, tribal, and eligible local governments and certain private nonprofit organizations. On a local level, Merced County says the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, will arrive in a few days conducting damage assessments and surveying impacts of the floods.
Everybody knew it was coming. It was a big deal. There's a lot of water coming down that hill, and we did our best to be ready. And I think, all the efforts taken by our city and our staff, it could have been a lot worse.
City of Merced Mayor Matthew Serrato says having more resources from the federal government will speed up the recovery process.
People can get the aid they need to get back on their feet, get their homes repaired, get their homes livable again. In addition to that, it opens up resources and funding for the city.
According to Serrato, roughly 5,000 homes were evacuated, 1,600 people were displaced, and 400 others were rescued during the floods in Merced. As the heaviest storms have passed, everyone is simply trying to stop treading water.
We're a resilient group. We're tough. We're strong. We can take a punch and get back on our feet and keep going. So proud of our people, proud of the work we do. Again, no one's feeling sorry for themselves. We're just going to get down and get back to work and help each other.
According to FEMA, families and business owners with significant damage in Merced County can apply for disaster assistance. Some of the assistance include temporary housing, home repairs, and low-cost loans to cover uninsured property losses.
This, really affords them the opportunity to get back to supporting their families and to get back in their homes quickly and allow them to, be productive citizens.
To avoid confusion, the County of Merced says FEMA representatives will carry official identification, and they are encouraging anybody in Merced County to ask FEMA representatives for their official badges. Christina?
Thank you so much, Sophia. Residents and business owners who sustain losses in the designated areas can begin applying for assistance right now at disasterassistance.gov or by calling 800-621-FEMA.